Welcome to another unboxing and view. Checking out MOVA LiDAX Ultra 3000 all-wheel drive mower. This right here shows us everything we need to do to get rolling on this. That's the innards right there. Nice packaging. We'll just pull that out and get to work here, shall we? And we have this nice big power station here. We have our, wow, pretty good sized manual. What are you doing? Okay. Little brush there. Wow, that's pretty soft. What are you doing, bug? Yeah, pull this out. Look out. Look out. Look out, baby. All right, so there's that. Look at that bad boy. Least but not last, we have our base that just rolls up on. So you can see it has these holes here. Put those stakes in the ground if you need to. That's gonna dock on there. All right, guys. This thing just looks super cool. Check that out. We got the beefy tires in the back. Outside there. Check out these ones though. So these, that's crazy. So it allows it to turn. These can, obviously they work as normal wheels, but when it needs to go sideways, these just spin. So it allows it to have that sharp turning angle. So that's pretty cool. I would imagine when it's steering, one wheel is going to lock up, the other is going to turn, or one's going to go forward and one backward, something like that. We got the 36 volt all-wheel drive. These drive as well. Are you kidding me? Is that suspension in there? Oh my goodness. All right, let's check out the bottom here. Oh, it is, dude, it's literally got like suspension here. So these guys go up and down with the springs. That is crazy. And our blades, we got two spinning things with blades on it. So 12 blades total. All right, one thing about this is they do have the blades. They are razor blades, so you want to be careful with that. But another thing is you can't have rocks and stuff in your yard. I mean, they can take a bit of abuse, but you want to make sure you get all the rocks, bigger sticks, things like that. And pretty much you only want to be cutting grass with that. Yeah, that's crazy to me that it's got suspension though. And we got the vision in the front here and the LiDAR cover. So that's just for the protection there. We take that off I'm doing. And then check out the control panel. And we have a big stop button in case, and also a rain sensor if it's raining. It looks like we got, what's this got, tail lights? I mean, what's this thing called? This thing is sick. Okay, let's set up the mower here. First thing we want to do, let's open it up. Okay, if we turn it on, hold the power button down for a bit. Should come on there. Okay.
Welcome to MOVA Robot. Please
now we
select your
select our
and set a
language,
4-digit pin.
and we'll just select our pin. Okay, one's across the board. We'll confirm it. Okay. Cat, cutie. All right. And then we're going to start on the app here. So we'll just hit plus on the app, the MOVA app. Scan the QR code. So we got a QR code right up here. We're going to just scan that. So we just hit the scan button. Oops, helps if I open up the shutter on my thing. There we go. Now we enter our code here. Got it. Robot's already turned on, so the robot's on now. I'm just going to check that box. Okay, we're going to hold down the knob for 3 seconds.
Entering Bluetooth pairing mode.
In Bluetooth pairing mode. And we check that box. Okay. Lay down, it's okay. Katie Thomas. While we wait, okay. There it is, I found it. And we're going to enter the pin. So that was the ones across the board. Very easy to do. Now it's connecting.
Start network connection. Connected to network.
And we are connected. We hit finish. And there we have it already set up. We can just go into however we want, enter. Super simple, guys. No problem at all. Okay, let's see if I got the skills for this. So we're just gonna drive it. I like that it's just got the one little thing, so it's pretty easy to drive. Going over the rocks, no problem. This is what I'm talking about with the 0 turn radius though. You can just turn like that on the wheels. So that's pretty cool. Should allow it to get most of the corners and stuff and not get stuck. Okay, so we can see my grass is pretty long here in the front yard. So I'm just gonna drive this around the perimeter. And so let's stay about 10 centimeters away from the edge. So I'm gonna go as close as I can here. All right. That turning angle is pretty nice. It literally just turns on a dime here. All right, then we just drive around the edge. When it's next to the fence, I drive as close as possible, and my other edging portion, when it's on the concrete, I overlap the concrete a little bit so that way it'll cut right along there. Okay, do you want to close boundary? Confirm.
Boundary is closed successfully.
Okay. Just finish the map. Okay, I gotta set a path to the station. Starting from an already created zone, you drive to your other zone and you create that path. Okay, here it is, following the path I set up for it, and it should start mowing. It gets into the zone, and then should start mowing here. Maybe get to its little boundary. Oh wow, it turns pretty good when it wants to. There we go, starting to mow. You see on the app there, it's pretty quiet. It's like really quiet. So it looks like it's just gonna go back and forth here. Look at that though, did a pretty good job of cutting down the grass so far. This starts out initially in the settings, it's mowing the inside of the yard first, and then it goes back and does the perimeter. All right, let's do a little obstacle test, shall we? Just put this in the way. See what it does. Okay, it's like, hold on a second, there's something in the way. That did an excellent job of avoiding my little tripod and mowing around it. Look at that. Okay, wow. That's impressive. So it just was like, hey, I'm just gonna go around this and mow it. I'll remove that. Initially, I set the blade cutting height to, I think, 8.5 centimeters, and then I reset it to 5.5 in the background. Okay, here we can see the little zone, how it's laid out and how it's cutting it. We have different options here. Has 3D maps, and we can change the mowing preferences, so standard or efficient, mowing height, mowing direction, customized mowing direction, automatic edge mowing, safe edge mowing, ultra trim. Oh, if you got ultra trim, the it'll shift to the edge. That's cool. And LiDAR obstacle recognition. And you can set the obstacles, how close you want it. Rubber, objects, animals. Okay, so it detected a human when I was standing in the grass there too, so that's very cool. Here's the actual video while it's mowing. So pretty good field of view there, as we can see. And it's just shrugging along. So we're almost done with this yard already. Here we can see gets right next to the edge here, driving along. Does a good job of getting most of the stuff right along there. Okay, so it just got done finishing up, finally cutting the inner portion, and then it headed back to its original starting point and began cutting the perimeter. It did 2 passes around the perimeter and did a really good job. Look at that, it's driving right along there. Did a good job, actually. Some pretty thick grass right here. I think it thinks that grass was an obstacle because that's how tall it was. It's recommended that you have tall grass like this, that you, if it's 20 centimeters, it's gonna think this is an obstacle. So that's probably that. If you got super long grass, you're gonna have to like do a little bit of maybe weeding beforehand, and then it'll take, because it just avoided that. It was like, whoa, we're running into something here. So this is set to do 2 passes around the perimeter. The second pass is about 2 centimeters lower on the cutting height, and it makes a nice distinct perimeter around there. Looks pretty nice. I was pretty impressed with that.
Mowing is completed. Return to station.
Okay, it said it's done, and it's gonna return to station. I'm not even gonna help it. Actually, I have to open the gate for it, but let's see how it does here. As it's traveling back there slowly, I'll just check this out a little bit. So over there by the fence, some really tall patches, it didn't go over that, but overall, it got pretty much everything decently. And once we do it again, I'm gonna set it in the other yard and have it just mow without any prompts or anything like that. Okay, friends, well, final thoughts as this mower returns to its base. This is going to save you time and money. It does an excellent job cutting. You're not going to have to pay anyone to do it. You hit a button. You don't have to waste time mowing your lawn. You might have to weed eat a couple places to get the edges, but no problem. You can see it gets right next to the edges there. And if you're on concrete, if your grass is right next to concrete, it's going to cut all of it. You don't have to weed eat at all. The app is super easy to set up, to set your zones and everything like that. I think it took me about a half hour to do all my zones in the app and everything to get all set up. It works great. I like the customizability of the app. It has the patrol feature on there. It'll patrol your yard and give you notifications and things like that. I do recommend you put the docking station not in pea gravel. I found that out when it backs out and turns around, it'll dig itself in a hole. So other than that, my friends, I was super impressed with it. If you guys are looking for a great mower that's going to save you time and money, check this one out. I'll link it in the description below. You guys have a great day.